everyone, my name is Abby and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to film a video today and I wanted to film something that I enjoy watching the most, which is the favourite plants I have in my collection. So I just selected, I think I've got 4 here, which are my current favourite plants in my collection. And I have about 43, 44 in total. But I've got a lot propagating at the moment as well, so soon to have more. But I thought I would start with just a few videos of the things that I enjoy watching and the content that I thought that other people might enjoy watching as well. So I'll start with the first plant anyway. This is my most recent plant. I got this only about 5 days ago. And I got this from Leafy House on the through the mail, and I love this. This is a heart fern, and I just think it's so unusual. I've not seen anything like this myself before, other than this kind of species of plant. And it's just such a pretty, unusual plant. But so far so good. I haven't done anything with it since I've received it, other than put it in this ceramic pot, just because I don't want to mess with it. I want it to acclimatise, and once it's been in the flat for maybe about a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'll probably start looking at if it needs to be repotted, although this seems like it's in a good enough and a big enough size pot anyway as it is. So that was my first favourite, and this is in no order. I couldn't pick a favourite if I tried. I love them all so much, and my favourites tend to change as well. I've just spotted one that I should also have in this video, but I'm going to leave that one for now. But another favourite of mine is this Silvery Ann, and it's just, again, it's just so unusual. I love the shape of the leaves. This is a really fast growing plant, so it's a really good starter plant anyway if you want to kind of see some sort of growth and progression happening quite quickly if you're new into plants, or if you just enjoy plants that grow quickly anyway. This is definitely one. I have had this for 2 weeks now and it's grown so much already. There's a few browning on the leaves, but not much. But the thing about this plant is they've got really unusual leaves. You can have a look there, where it's just, the majority of it is just like a really furry kind of like silver leaf, and it's just so pretty. But that is probably one of the top 4 at the moment that I have to pick. And the third one I'd say is this Calathea Network. And again, just because of how unusual it is, the leaves are, I'm not sure if that will focus, but the leaves are just so pretty. And it's just like a little maze. I just think I could look at this plant all day, and especially when I keep it near my other Calatheas, which is where my humidifier is, and you do see the leaves moving ever so slightly. Not as much as the other Calatheas I have to say, but they're such interesting plants, and I could never get bored of looking at this. It is beautiful. There is some kind of browning of the stems where we've had new growth, but I think I'll just leave it as it is for now. Again, it's fairly new to me, so I'll just monitor it and see how it's going. And it might need repotting, I'd say maybe in a couple of months, to be honest, but I'll keep up to date with this one. And then the fourth and final for this video is the Monkey Leaf Monstera. And I bought this plant when it was tiny, and I bought it from another country when I was on holiday, and I shipped it back through the airport and on the plane, everything. I was actually really worried about it, but it managed really well on the plane, and it's got a bit out of hand recently. So it was originally just in this small nursery pot, but it started trailing. It was becoming really heavy, and we're currently on lockdown, so we can't leave our flats, our houses. We can't go out, we can't go to the shops, and it really needed a moss pole, and I couldn't get one, so I made this hay pole instead. It's been in this for about 3 weeks since the beginning of lockdown, and it's doing all right. I think it's kind of climbing to it quite well. I've had to put makeshift kind of plant things here to keep the actual trail close to the pole, but they're just bobby pins, nothing special. It's all I could get my hands on. We have some yellow and browning of the leaves there, but it was like that already, and I think it's because it did need a bit of a lift. But the hay pole has actually worked really well. And again, hay is probably not something a lot of people have in their houses, but we have guinea pigs who are usually free roam, but they're away at the moment. And yeah, it was my husband's idea to maybe try out with hay, and it's kind of worked. I probably might transfer it to a moss pole depending on how it survives, but it seems to be doing well. But yeah, this is the fourth and final favourite I have at the moment, and again, it's just so aesthetically pleasing. I love the leaves. Really unusual to find in this country. I haven't found this plant in any shop that I've been to, apart from the specific nurseries where they do keep more unusual plants. But like I say, I found this in the Home Depot abroad. They had tons of them. I had loads of amazing plants, and I was so annoyed that I couldn't bring like more than a couple home with me. And I also have a second one, which is it's up on the shelf behind me, and I got that from Facebook Marketplace from someone locally who also bought it abroad and brought it back with her, which was really unusual. But yeah, we've got lots of new growth on this one, and again, I just think they're so pretty. So when I did repot this, I did take a strand, and I am currently water propagating it like I have done with my devil's ivy, and I think it's doing all right. It's starting to show some sort of root growth, but it does take a while for you to be able to see if it is going to be a successful propagation. But I can keep everyone up to date with how that goes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon.